What's up, guys? So I'm gonna do a weekly review slash trade recap here for Friday, August 23rd. I didn't make a video Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and the reason why I didn't make a video Tuesday was a fast day. Um, I have a rule that once I hit two losses, um, for the most part, I, I, I don't trade anymore. I finished my trading there, and that's exactly what happened. So let's go over really fast on what happened Tuesday. Um, just, just so you know, this week I experienced my biggest drawdown, but I was able to recover. But this is a good example on how risk reward um, plays a role when it comes to trading. So Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. So this day I posted the trade recap. It was a win day. This day right here, if we go over, I didn't even took screenshots of it. Um, what the heck? So let's go on. I even want to go to on demand, but that's fine. So this day here was Monday. I shorted here, I added, and it was a really good trade. Tuesday, this date here, which was this particular date here, I got chopped up here. Um, I was too, I don't know, like I had just made a new highs on my P&L, and I was excited from the day before. I had a big win, and so this I felt like I was very excited. It was just like almost like whatever I take a trade, I'm gonna be right. And well, once when that happens, the market tends to do the opposite, right? And put us down to our knees, and it reminds us of who we are and how we need to be very humble when it comes to trading. So anyway, I was actually I wanted to take a long here, based on this level here, for a push up. What happened was that it came down, and I don't know. I just got chopped around. I actually um, shorted here, got stopped out, came came down. I went long here, and then almost hit my target, and it came down and stopped me out, and then it pushed up. So this I was very upset about this day. So two losses there, and then this day here, um, Wednesday. If we go, by the way, I'm gonna try to have next time the executions and all, because I wasn't expecting to do this. So this day here, this day really hurt it, because what I was watching now, I said, well, now we do have on a daily, we do have a level here of resistance, support and resistance here. And what I wanted to push up to this level here to short it, right? And my level was literally right here at 186, and it got to 185.91. I got too peaky. um, I ignore the pre-market highs here, and as you can see, there was plenty of time here to go short. And what happened was that, so I didn't short here. Instead, price came down. Price came down, and I actually went long. No, so I didn't short here, and I was short bias, and it came all the way down. And usually when it comes down, the price action or the market comes down to levels like lower levels here, I feel like I already missed the trade. So for the most part, I just tend to just like not trade anymore. But you know, just emotions and long story short, I shorted here, and for me this is very low. Like this is very low. Immediately, you know, I shorted here, thinking that resistance was going to become support was going to become resistance, so on and so forth. My stop was right above the VWAP, and then this candle here just stopped me out. Granted, all those stops were, I was respecting my stops, you know, what I wanted to lose. It just didn't work out. So that was three on a row, right? And then this day here, um, I started to notice a pattern that it was just a small push and then reject. So this day here, which was yesterday, um, fast forward to this day, um, I've noticed that oh, two things, and then here I've also noticed a Head and Shoulders, right? But anyway, this day here I was watching for a. I knew that so the market opened right here, um, and obviously I wanted to push up to these levels or at least this level here, 184.80s. But it was just too much to ask for, and so um, uh, what I was watching was I failed to recognize that the next level that I wanted to see was this level here, right? On this day, and what I failed to recognize was that there was a level, a pre-market level here that I could have easily shorted, and have my risk right above. So price, you know, market came up, pushed, fail, pushed, fail, and then we have a lower high um, here, and then it also gave me another opportunity here. So once I missed it, like I was very short biased. Once I missed it, I actually went long here, long, um, long right here, and it was just like fuck, you know, like um, I really really messed up because not just because of this, because of the setup, but because I went the opposite, right, of my plan. And this is me just like, you know, emotions taking over, thinking like, my goodness, like this is going to be my third day, third red day. And so at the same time, I was looking at the SPY. I couldn't break pre-market highs, fail with authority here, and then it just hovering below VWAP, and you know, just all that I had in mind, but still failed um, to just follow what I was watching. I wasn't mentally, I was not trading, and so I took a short. I mean, I took a long here. I obviously got stopped out right away. Then price comes down to this level, and I took another long here. You know, this was more like stubbornness. Like I just took a freaking long, and immediately got stopped out. And this had nothing to do with any of my, like there was no levels, there was absolutely nothing. And so I took two losses here, and at this point I was like drained. I said, you know what, I'm done. And that put me, was it six red days, I mean trades, right? Six red trades, the biggest drawdown in a while. So I let it go, and right after, you know, I was talking to my buddy, and it hurt it even more because there was a level here. So I want you guys to see this trend line here, and there was a level that I was already that I had an idea what I wanted to do. So I had a line here, and that's exactly what what it did. Price came all the way down to this level at 180s. So came down to the 180s and to the penny. This thing just retraced, but I was already drained. I hit my max loss, So I let it go, and all I saw was a push up. And that's pretty much that's all I freaking I was able to do, for not being patient, for being stubborn. Um, I just saw this push without me. And so, yeah, very depressed. Not depressed, but I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? I don't know if any of you had the same thing, that all of a sudden, like, you kind of like you forget how to trade for some reason. That's exactly how I felt. So coming today, I didn't study any charts because that doesn't do anything, at least for me. So what I saw today, I was just going over my performance, and I saw that this week was one of the biggest drawdowns that I've had. Um, but I was following my trade plan, my stops. It wasn't like I was over trading or taking bigger stop. I was stopping out for taking bigger stops or anything like that. I was just following what I did, respecting my max loss, uh, and that's it. So today I said, well, based on my stats today, um, if it's a losing day, that's fine, but I don't think it's going to. Uh, Something needs to happen, right? I can't be losing all the time. So I came in fresh this morning, and I almost got trapped because basically the same thing happened. We had this level, pre-market level here, and it pushed up. And so, like, for the past, like I said, for the past 3 4 days, we just we get a push up, and then a drop, right? If we go on the daily, push up, drop, push up, drop, push up, drop. And so today I was watching that. The only thing that was playing against me was that we had you know we're already at the lows here, right? We're already at the lows, so of course we gotta expect buyers to come in. We gotta expect buyers to come in, right? It is a potential breakout, but we are at the lows, so there's gonna be buyers here interested on buying the dip, right? So I had that in mind, and but I also wanted to. I said, okay, well, even if it comes down to this level, if we get a push, I'm going to be able to at least get one of my targets here. So that's what I did. It pushed. I shorted here, then it came down. My first target was like fuck, like this came 180.30. My target was like 180.20, like right here, 180.22, and it came down, and it just missed it, and it pushed up, and then we get this huge unusual. I think there was like news or something here, and it pushed up, and it almost stopped me out here. No, actually it came up, and then I saw the SPY just pushing up, and then on this candle here, my entry was, because I added here, my entry was right up here, so I stopped out when I saw the SPY just pushing. I just stopped out. Good thing, because this thing pushed up. So once it pushed up, so it pushed up, came down, and right here I shorted again. I think I have the executions for that. Yeah. So right, so I shorted, added. Like I said, my target was here, and this candle I stopped out, and then when it kind of triple top here, I shorted, and again, like I was waiting for at least hoping for it to come and test the lows to take some off. Didn't happen. Uh, didn't happen, so I had my stop right here. So I got stopped out. I made a little bit of money here, and then I stopped out, and so I gave it all back plus a little more. Then it pushed up, and I was contemplating going long here, but we were already coming into a level that a level of resistance. So we're at this level here. I'm not doing anything. I'm just checking. I'm checking to see what was going to happen. It pushed up to this level, got rejected, comes down and starts buying. Um, buy, it starts going long, higher, 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 and then on this candle, I was, I was getting ready to jump in short for a double top, potential double top here, and as I was getting ready, seeing where I was going to jump in, this thing pushed down like hard, and I'm like, holy crap. But when it pushed down, and it pushed up all the way up to this level, so right here I said I'm going in. So I went short. My stop was right here. I didn't even have time to put my targets. So my first target was going to be here, my second and my third. Obviously, this was just too fast because I was, first thing is putting the stop, and I ended up taking my first target here, my second target like right here, third target right here, and I'm still holding a small piece. I'm still holding a small piece to see what it's going to do, and that's based on just the overall market. And so more of the story is, see, like I went short here, cover, 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 and then I have a small piece, very very tiny. So this ended up being ended up having two winners, two winners and six losses, right? Two wins and six loss and losing trades, and on top of that, like I literally ended up like minus with commissions and all. I ended up like minus $20, red. So basically break even with commissions, red. But you know, very very happy with my comeback, and this just like it just gives me more confidence as far as my strategy and what I'm doing, because I mean, if I'm able to have a shitty week like this and still be able to not get hurt as much, I'll take it. So hopefully next week, because I don't have time during the week to do it every day. So hopefully next week I'll do like a pre-market. I'm sorry, like an end of week um, a recap, and just go more into detail and have the executions and all that, so it can make it more visual, more easier to for that to happen. All right, so that's it. Looks like the market keeps coming down. Um, like I said, I have a small little piece still just to see what it's going to do. Uh, See you guys later. Bye.